Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Gavin with the Cool Kids Call Me GT. We back again once again with another episode of the RealmBreakers podcast. Y'all already know who I got with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself, that partner.
What's good, everybody? This your boy Spiky Boy, aka Ron Wilson, celebrity bus driver. And today I'm driving around the mighty powerful Stone Cold Steve Austin, man, for Monday Night Raw on pay-per-view. So let's go ahead and do this so I can do my job.
What? None of that made any kind of sense.
What you mean?
You said you driving around Stone Cold Steve Austin for Monday Night Raw pay-per-view.
Yeah.
First of all, Stone Cold Steve Austin doesn't wrestle anymore.
Are he coming back though?
Second, no, he's not coming back. He already did his little match at WrestleMania. But yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin is not coming. Stone Cold Steve Austin doesn't wrestle anymore. He does a podcast, Broken Skull podcast. Second of all, Monday Night Raw is on TV. It's not a pay-per-view.
Hey.
It never was.
Way to kill my bit. Damn.
I'm sorry, but you can't be doing that.
Why? It was funny. That was a bit.
No. No. No, absolutely not.
Absolutely. That's not accepted here. Huh?
Ron Wilson it has decided to drive him to his building where he can do his Broken Skull podcast.
All right.
Because that's all that man's doing right now is the fucking podcast.
On pay-per-view.
Not on pay-per-view, god damn it. And the funny thing is, they're not even called pay-per-views anymore. They're called premium live events.
A premium live event. That's what? That's too long.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not called pay-per-view anymore. It's called premium live events.
Anyway, I'm gonna do the job that I like the most. But we're gonna start off with JoJo Part 1.
Phantom Blood.
How do you feel about being called certain words when it comes down to anime gaming, such as weeb, otaku, etc.?
Honestly, I can't even say at first because I wasn't really called those things. The worst thing I've been called when it came to me being catered towards the whole me liking anime and nerd stuff was a cartoonistic dork.
Which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I was legit called a cartoonistic dork.
And cartoonistic was a fucking word. I feel like
I don't know, and I don't care. But yeah, that was like the worst I was ever being called. Like, you sit up here and call me a weeb, a nerd, otaku, or whatever. If you're doing that as a means to like insult me, I don't care, because if you call me an otaku, it's literally just a Japanese word for a fan.
Yeah, I don't.
That's it. I mean, if you call me a weeb, that's worse, because apparently weebs are like those generic motherfuckers you see in movies and TV, in your mama's basement watching anime with the body pillows and all the other bullshit.
Sticky keyboards.
Yeah, sticky keyboards and loads of hentai on their damn hard drives and shit. Like, no, that's not. I'm not shutting in. Granted, yes, I don't really go anywhere, but I'm not shutting in. I take baths, I touch grass, I go do shit.
Yeah, there's a difference between being a shut-in and a damn introvert.
Exactly.
It's two different things.
Exactly. It is entirely two different things. So, in all honesty, you call me those things, but that's the thing, like, because in these days, it's not an insult to be called a weeb or an otaku. It's not an insult. If you call someone a weeb or an otaku, they will wear that shit like a badge of honor. So I would wholeheartedly say, like, in today's world, no. Who cares if somebody call you that? Because at this point, everybody's into some fucking anime or another.
You're right. For me though, I don't mind otaku because otaku at least sounds cool. Like, but I don't mind otaku, but at the same time, like weeb, hell no, don't call me a weeb. I'm getting back into my anime, strives. I'm watching new shit slowly. I'm watching shit slowly, but at the same time, it's like don't call me a weeb. For me, a weeb sounds like a worm. That sounds just this big ass white worm that causes sicknesses and shit. I don't. It sounds like a bug. Like a weeb sounds like a bug. Weeb slash weeaboo. That sounds like a fucking rejected Pokemon. So it's like I'm not. Don't call me a weeb. But other than that, like I'm fine with nerd because nerd that's on a shit ton of other spectrums. That's not like solely to anime. So it's like that's not solely to anime because you can be a nerd with anything. You can be a nerd with freaking sports. Like, okay, but at the same time, it's like, don't call me a weeb. That's the only one I will not accept.
I don't care what you like. Not honestly, when it comes to those names, nerd, weeb, otaku, I don't care what you call me, because at the end of the day, I know what the hell I am. I know what I like and things of that nature. So, and it's like what I said. This is how are you calling me these names? Are you calling me these names to insult me? Or are you calling me these names to compliment me?
What's your tone?
Right. What is your tone of voice when you call me these things? Because if you call me something negatively, because I've always been called something negative. Like I said, I was called a cartoonistic dork, and yes, I'm not letting that shit go. Not because of what they said, not because of how they said it, it's because of what they said. Like, you're a cartoonistic dork. I'm like, okay, and yes, they said it as a means of an insult. I don't care. They said it as a means of an insult, and I legit responded with, well, I will, and from what I'm hearing, I've turned into a cartoonistic dork. No, bitch, I was always a cartoonistic dork. I never changed. Right. I never changed. I stayed the same. And I don't know what it is about it. It's just like, oh well, like, yeah, like you trying to call me, it's like I'm like it's an insult. Like you call me a nerd. Because not honestly, if you call me a nerd, I feel like you're calling me smart.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being smart.
Right. There's nothing wrong with being smart. Like, real talk.
Dick though, but there's nothing wrong with being smart.
No, absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with being smart. So yeah, I feel like you called me a nerd. I just feel like you're calling me smart. So I mean, and of course, you call me on otaku, like, oh yeah, you like anime and all that bullshit. Like, well, yeah, motherfucker, of course I do.
You ugly. How about that?
But like what I said, it just depends on how you talking to me. Like, if you calling this to me to insult me, or you calling this to me to compliment me, either way, you're gonna get a response.
And depending on your tone, you depend on the response you want to give you.
Exactly, depends on your tone.
So it's like,
so yeah, I'm just not like with the whole situation of, like, you sitting up here calling me a calling me a weeb and things of that nature. I'm like, look, man, I got like 4 deodorants and about 6 soaps. You can't call me a weeb.
And I don't watch Boruto. I'm a wrecking machine.
Oh my goodness.
He's face popping right now. He want to laugh, but
I'm not laughing.
He's fighting. You know that was clever as shit. But yeah. But yeah, man. You got anything else you want to say before we move on?
No.
Because hey, look, you can call me whatever, man. I'd rather be called a dork than a guy. I got a sister that called me a dork, and I'd rather be called a dork than a weeb. You call me otaku, nerd, whatever, weeb / weeaboo. Hell no. Keep that shit to yourself, or you getting hit in the mouth. I swear. But other than that, you want to go ahead and introduce JoJo Part 2 for us, big dog?
Want me to introduce Battle Tendency?
Yeah, Battle Tendency, man. We fighting out here.
Yeah. So, JoJo Part 2, Battle Tendency. anime characters or fictional characters that just have the worst luck.
All right, so
since around time we're recording, this is Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah. Oh god. But
I hope y'all ain't walked under any ladders, broke no mirrors, black cat crosses your path, and you toss that salt over your right shoulder.
Oh man, I had 2 black cats cross my path.
And don't open any umbrellas in the house.
Yeah. You dumbass. What are you doing it for? But yeah, worst luck. Now we talking about bad luck on like all spectrums. So whether they got bad luck because they're an asshole, or they got bad luck in the comedic kind of way, bad luck on basically like all kind of spectrums. So it's like, okay, I got 2, and I got 3. It's 2 are from the same thing, but like it's out of it's definitely out of Yamcha and Krillin. It's Yamcha and Krillin. My first 2, they ain't the same thing, so I'm gonna just say it's out of Yamcha and Krillin, but more so Yamcha than Krillin. It is like, okay, yeah, man, you used the shit in Dragon Ball, but now you just like died twice in 2 horrible ways from you being stupid. And also, you lost your girl to a nigga that tried to kill your best friend. And the only really highlights you really have in the series is when you died in the Buu saga, and then when you got to heaven, you just beating everybody's ass in heaven. Like nobody can match you.
You mean Krillin or Yamcha?
Yamcha.
Oh.
Cause like in the Buu saga, he was like fighting all them dudes in heaven, and he was like whooping their ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like, yo. And that's like the only like really highlights you see Yamcha have. Also, you didn't get invited to the Tournament of Power.
Even though he was expecting that shit.
Yes. Like your homeboy, your homie, TN, got to go. Which I'm highly disappointed in that motherfucker with him at Tournament of Power, but that's another story. But yeah, like Yamcha wasn't even thought of. You went and brought Frieza back to life. So he's just like, that's the worst fucking luck. Krillin, you got better after a while, but it's just like you always get put. Krillin always get put in these fucked up situations.
Krillin's a human.
He's human, yeah. I'm not saying like he's human, but at the same time, it's like human. Krillin never really got a moment. Every time he was in a situation, it was like, damn, I'm like powerless in this situation. I'm powerless in this situation. I'm powerless in this situation. And it's like, yeah, only real thing and only real like thing you really could do in this situation is like, I'm gonna do solar flare and I'm gonna run. But then after a while, like, yeah, Krillin's always, the thing about it is the difference between Krillin and Yamcha is Krillin always stayed kind of relevant. Because it was like Krillin, every fight Krillin was there. So it was like, and plus you got the woman of your dreams right now. So you already in a way better boat than fucking Yamcha.
True.
And you got a beautiful daughter, and you got a beautiful ass wife that actually loves you. And people like, why do you love him? He doesn't even have a nose. It's like shit like that. Like, so it's like, yeah, but you died to Frieza, but at the same time, that caused your best friend to hit a form that ain't been seen for 1,000 years. But yeah, and I'll say Shinji Ikari.
Yeah, but Shinji.
Because it's just like everybody, for some reason, everybody just gave Shinji a lot of shit. And there were times where I felt like Shinji, man, not the whole getting the Ava thing, but also like you need to stand up to some of these motherfuckers that just some of these people who just treat you like shit for no reason. It's like, damn, there were moments where like Shinji just gets all this shit talked to him after he just saved the fucking day, but it's like, oh, he just beat this he's wanted to just beat this freaking angel or whatever. And it's just like, oh well, you still ain't shit. I still don't like you, all this shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like and then you got the worst fucking dad.
Gendal Kari.
Like, just look how just looking at this motherfucker just makes me bad. And also it's like you have to also kind of got horrible luck as well by the Ava that you in is your mom. So it's like that's one thing about Ava and Gala always fuck with me. Like, oh, this Ava that I'm in is my mom, and the whole like cockpit is to represent like you being in her womb. Shit like that shit was creepy for a while. But yeah, man, Shinji, I felt like Shinji got treated. Now, the only person that really treated Shinji right he was my favorite character, and they killed him. I forgot his name started with a K, but he was like he piloted Ava with Shinji. He had white hair. He was really nice to Shinji and genuinely was his fucking friend. And that was the only time I felt like Shinji started to get some confidence in himself, because everybody else treated him like shit. And then you get the worst luck because like a lot of people that you love and shit die in front of you. And you just expected to just deal with it. I mean, I understand why you just expected to deal with it, because there ain't no time to mourn because this fucked up world we on. But and also you get to the point where like now you got the worst luck, and now everybody dead, and you stuck on the planet by yourself with one girl who's just a piece of shit to you all the time, and another girl who's just like not even here, not even here like mentally. So now you're just stuck on the Earth, a dead planet, nobody here, and the only person, you have one girl who's a fucking bitch. So it's like, damn. Justice for Shinji, because
Justice for Shinji.
Hashtag justice for Shinji Ikari, because this man like didn't deserve like a lot of shit that he dealt with, because like he was forced into so much shit, all because your dad want to bring your mama back to life. Motherfucker didn't care how much he fucked up the world. I'm bringing my wife back. No. You are forcing your son to go through all this horrible shit just so you can get your wife back, and then give a fuck about him. So yeah, man, justice for Shinji. That's gonna be the title of this freaking episode.
That's not what the hell it's gonna be called. We only on part 2. We got other shit to talk about. What is you on?
Like, we in the 5th dimension right now. But yeah, that's me.
The characters who I feel have the worst of luck. Well, first we want to give it up to the homie Alphonse Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist. Both Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, who you telling?
Like, I don't even know how to I don't even know how to feel with that.
Because first of all, you in a big armor body, you big as shit.
You trying to bring well all of this because you tried to bring back your mama.
Yeah.
After everyone told you it was a bad idea. Yeah.
I kind of do. Also, I do like, and also because, and then when your soul left your body, you got put inside of that body that y'all created for like a few seconds and dealt with that excruciating pain because it was a dismembered ass body. Then Ed was like, nah, man, give my brother back. Fuck that shit. And then now you have a body where you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't feel the wind on your face, you can't even cry. Like, hey, I would have went insane, yo.
And you was in that bitch for years.
Yeah, you was in that bitch from like a toddler to like your teenage years. And then when you got your body back, you had to learn how to walk again. Like you had to go through mad rehabilitation.
Yeah, it was like fucking atrophy or some shit.
Yeah, like you was like, bro, you was like on the cusp of like really like being, you were super, like his body like super fucking malnourished.
That's crazy.
So it's like, yo, like you had to go through mad like how did that fuck you like psychologically, like because now you have now you have to get used to having a regular body again.
That is true.
Now like feelings and like certain
Feelings you have to eat.
yeah, like you have you have to remember to eat now.
Okay, now feelings wise, cause I feel like he had feelings because when he saw, you know, someone who he cared about pass away, oh, he showed that shit.
Yeah.
He just didn't have a body. He had
Yeah.
feelings and emotions. He just didn't have a body.
Yeah, but what I meant by feelings is, I mean, like when someone touches you, or like, you know, like he like, you know, taste stuff like that. Like you had to relearn that because you were so used to having like a big metal body that you were like, okay, but it's like I don't really he really don't get tired. So it's like I have to remember to sleep now. I have to remember to eat now. I have to say ow. Like imagine not saying ow for all those years. And now everything's like feels like you're like a newborn baby now. Everything feels like super new. Imagine the joint pain and shit that he felt when he got his body back.
I mean, but yeah, like Alphonse Era, he's a pretty unlucky kid. King Kaneki, that's a pretty unlucky kid.
Hell yeah. Like what? Especially the torture scene. I still can't watch that scene till this day, bro.
Oh no, I watched it. I watched the torture scene.
Like I can, but it's like I'm like I got my
First
head.
of all, bro, you get asked out by a girl you really like. Come to find out, she just wanted to eat your flesh. But then, thanks to some construction accident, you end up in the hospital, and apparently some of her organs are inside of you. Now you're part ghoul. Then you have to deal with that nonsense of where you can't eat regular food anymore. You have to drink a certain type of coffee with like, you know, cubes of human flesh in the bitch. And then you have to fight off other ghouls and shit of that nature. Then you see this other ghoul, they torture you. Your best friend supposedly died. Like your city's in turmoil. You went through so much shit that your psyche was like, hey bro, I'm out this bitch. Somebody else gonna take over this motherfucker. Then you have to fight that psyche, bring that psyche back, and then you ended up becoming a part of some kind of catalyst that almost took over your city. And then you finally saved the world. You got a happy ending. You got yourself a little girl. You married Toka. Like that was the only positive thing I got from you. And yeah, you got rid of your tormentor and things of that nature, but still, that shit was crazy. Yeah, you got bad luck. That's what you got. That's like,
and then you're also fighting an organization that hates you.
Right, you're fighting an organization that hates you, even though you're trying to say, bro, we're human too. Understand what we're going through too. We can't help this shit.
And then when they kill you, they take
you and turn you into a fucking weapon. But these are just ghouls, period. This ain't King Kaneki himself.
Yeah, but it's still fucked up. All the unfortunate events he had to fucking go through for literally nothing. Like he didn't deserve none of this shit.
No, he didn't. He was just a nice kid who just wanted a girlfriend. That's it. Like, and he was in college, so he was a grown ass man. Talking about worst first date ever.
And then you had to like basically throw your goddamn life, and then basically you had to throw your whole goddamn life away.
Right, like, bro, I'll never forget that scene in the first I'll never forget that scene in the first episode. He was sitting there chilling, and he got a fucking he got a present from Hide. It was a burger, and then he was like, "I know this is your favorite meal. Enjoy it." He fucking opened up that bitch, and he took that bite, and all you saw was that one teardrop fall out his eye. I was like, "Oh damn, they gotta go."
Man, Kaneki, I feel you, man. You got your happy ending. I'm glad you did. But it's just the shit you had to go through that was just stupid, and like the shit wasn't even your fault.
Right, it was not your fault, which reminds us that the next character who we feel like has some bad luck, I gotta give it to the homie Yusuke Urameshi.
Yeah. Imagine like you just like
you are a delinquent, you fought for your life, your city feared you. And then you just see this one innocent little boy who just wanted to play with his ball. Ball goes into the street. Yusuke pushes the kid out the way to save him. He gets hit by a car, immediately is dead.
Like, no trip to the hospital, trying to save you or whatever. Just instant death.
Yeah, no trip to the hospital, no autopsy. And they're like, yeah, he dead. He gone, y'all. Call up the next of kin. And we ain't gonna have to, arrange a funeral and things of that nature. I wouldn't necessarily say that's like much of a bad luck, but then Yusuke finds out, oh yeah, well, you weren't supposed to die. He's like, but wait, so you mean to tell me? He like, wait, so you mean to tell me if I didn't say that kid, then the kid was gonna die? They're like, nah, the kid wasn't gonna die. The guy was probably just gonna do a swerve. He was gonna stop in time. It was gonna like hit, it's gonna probably like bump the kid, but the kid ain't gonna be hurt. Other than that, you weren't supposed to die. And then when he came back, they was like, oh, well, you alive. You got spirit energy now. You saw little demons and stuff. You're a spirit detective now. I ain't asked for that shit. Oh, you're also half Mazaku. Who the fuck? Oh, yeah, you joining all these tournaments. Oh, okay. Yusuke, you the only one that can stop this other motherfucker who was a fucking spirit detective. I don't wanna. Okay. Yusuke, there's a tournament going on where it's gonna be the next Demon King. I don't want that shit. I just want to go home and marry the girl who kind of got on my nerves at first, but then I realized she down for me.
Nah. What you say? Nah.
No, what I'm saying is that was his ending.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yusuke, yeah, definitely. Definitely Mr. Yusuke Urameshi. This next one. Shin Asuka from Gundam Seed Destiny.
You know the one you hate it?
Yes, I do hate it. But the thing about it is I watched the series. So here's why. Okay, it's actually two characters from the same show that has like the worst bad luck, which is Shin Asuka and Rei Zabarel. They're teammates, mind you. But here's the problem. Shin Asuka, first of all, the episode starts off with him losing his entire family. He lost his mom, his dad, and his little sister.
Sounds like Gundam.
It's Gundam, but the thing about it is, remember, this is a continuation of a Gundam Seed. And yes, Shin Asuka lost his family around an event during Gundam Seed where Kira was going up against someone from the other rogue Earth Federations. They did a collab and the impact blasted away his parents. So technically, Kira killed his parents. And that's why he has a huge disdain for the Earth forces because of that, because he lost his family. He wants to be the best. He wants to fight and do the best they can and all the other nature. He finally gets a chance to go up against the mech that fucking killed his family. He did the best they could. He even jabbed a whole ass beam sword, not a beam saber, a beam sword, into the fucking cockpit of the Freedom. He thought he got rid of that fucking mech and the pilot inside, but guess what? Nope. Next episode, he just in the hospital like, hey, this hurt. He like, okay, well, you should be back on your feet in like the next episode and shit of that nature.
Hey, this hurt.
and then you switched main character. Shin Asuka's no longer the main character. Then Shin Asuka gets bitched by both Kira and Athrun, and he becomes a and he becomes like this dick rider for the main antagonist. Apparel, the same thing happened with him. He's supposed to be a Char Aznable clone. Yes, I fucking said it. He was supposed to be a Char Aznable clone, and you dare put salt on Char Aznable's name by making this disgrace of a character? We're talking about a motherfucker who has to live and eat and take pills for the rest of his life, but then when he realizes that what he's doing is wrong, he just becomes a whiny little bitch. And nobody got time for that.
What's the point?
And then in the end, you die.
What's the point?
I mean, Shin's alive, but Ray's gone. He's dead, and he chose to die willingly.
Again, what was the point?
That's why a lot of people don't like Gundam Seed Destiny, me included. I don't fucks with it. I don't fucks with Gundam Seed Destiny. Not my cup of tea. Absolutely not. And yeah, that's why I say y'all got the worst bad luck. Why? Y'all had some shitty ass writers.
Y'all writers didn't like y'all.
And y'all supposed to be the main characters.
Y'all writers didn't like y'all. Y'all writers was trying to find a way to kill y'all off.
Right. But anywho, I don't really have anything else to say to that. I mean, yeah, there are a couple other characters need to add, but
honorable mentions,
Yeah, honorable mentions is like Golden Boy and Mamoru Uchiha.
And Ichigo.
Huh?
I would say Ichigo too.
I'm not gonna say Ichigo. I don't think Ichigo got the worst of luck. Reason being because he's every fucking thing in his show. But yeah, I know it's not like he wanted that. You're right. It's not like he wanted that. It still doesn't change the fact you every fucking thing in your show.
Yeah.
So I'm not really gonna give that to Ichigo.
I'm giving it to Ichigo real quick because of what happened to him in the goddamn Fullbring arc.
I swear to God, if you mention that one scene where Tsukishima just made it to where all his friends, like, they remember Tsukishima, but every time Ichigo's like, what you guys talking about? Y'all don't fuck with him. No, he's my best friend. He saved my life. He saved your life. He's like, no, it's not true. That's impossible. That's bullshit.
Yeah. But it's that part where he just breaks the fuck down. Like,
oh yeah, when he like cried in the middle
of
the house and just ran out into the rain.
Yeah, I did fucking anime fans gave him shit for that. I'm like, nigga, fuck y'all. But anyway, yeah, it's that part. Like he just broke the fuck down. Like we like that was like a real like breaking point, because then he took your powers and then left your ass there. He didn't even see you as enough of a threat to kill. He just left you there just to live with it. And then all your friends just sit back there just watching, not doing shit.
Because they feel like they're not in the wrong. This was Tsukishima's special ability.
Yeah. But also,
booking.
Like, yeah, but like, I mean, I understand Uryu, because Uryu beat the fuck up. But damn, it's like they ain't do shit. Like you, like even if he is two friends fighting, you just hope he get stabbed in the fucking chest. Or he may would try to heal his ass, but she just fucking sat there. I mean, I just feel like that he reached his breaking point where it was just like that whole scene of him breaking down like that was a long time fucking coming.
Yeah, but you also gotta understand it was the second to the last arc.
Yeah. But it's like,
so that's why I'm not really giving it to him, because we legit have to wait that long for you to reach your breaking point, bro. Come on, your show is not a movie.
And I was like, and then when he finally beat Genjo's ass, I was like, yes, thank you. When everybody,
yeah,
I was like,
but I'm still not. Yeah, but I'm still not giving it to him because overall, Ichigo was not unlucky.
Sure, his ass whooped a lot. I hated that. As soon as you get your win, you just go, oh fuck, but whatever. But you got anything else you want to say before we move on to part 3 of JoJo?
Nope, I don't have anything to say.
Damn, nope. All right. In the past 2 months, my bad. Something my throat. In the past 2 months, What anime or manga have you kept up with or planning on checking out? I'll go first.
Go ahead. Okay, I got plenty.
Only anime I've really been keeping up with is Demon Slayer. I'm back on Black Clover, and man, Demon Slayer really, oh my god, this animation. But yeah, Demon Slayer, and I'm back on Black Clover. I'm trying to go ahead and catch up because my episode 68. But yeah, and manga wise, I already told you. Well, no, I didn't. I told you that off camera. Off. Whatever. Only really manga I'm really keeping up with is Dragon Ball Super and One Punch Man. One Punch Man mostly, all because like I just like this artwork is godlike. But yeah, that's mostly what I've been keeping up. What I'm planning on watching, SK8 season 2 is finna come out. That's the skateboarding anime. What else? What was it? Tokyo 24th Ward. I'm finna get back on that. I watched a few episodes. I got my Crunchyroll back now, so I'm actually planning on finishing this before the weekend's out. And yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I've been watching Tokusatsu shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, for me, I finished a couple of animes actually. I finished like 4 animes. I these 2 months. I recently just finished all of Shaman King, since Shaman King Flowers is anime is confirmed, trailers out and everything.
Ooh.
I finished Love of Kill. I finished Tokyo 24th War, and I finished Sabikyu Bisco. All of them I would recommend. The least one I would recommend is Love of Kill, because Love of Kill, you gave us an opening for season 2, but I'm not sure if we're getting it. But yeah, Love of Kill was actually a pretty enjoyable ride. The opening is a banger. It's really good. Tokyo 24th War, the episode before the last one where they all confronted each other, that was a powerful moment. Like, that was a very powerful moment, and I enjoyed everything about that scene, and it was really cool. Shaman King, chef's kiss. Thank you very much to the animation for giving me what I asked for since like high school. Cause I legit kept saying, bro, we need a reboot of Shaman King. This show was not done right. This show is not done right. And you finally give it to me. And not only did you finally give it to me, but you literally gave everyone fucking shine as you were supposed to. And you ended it how it was supposed to end. And I am grateful for that. So for that, thank you. Now all you need to do is give me a reboot of Codebreaker, and I won't ask for any fucking thing else. I promise you. I won't ask for anything. Well, 2 more things. I would like a reboot of Codebreaker, and I would like a continuation of Hitman Reborn anime, because that last arc would have skyrocketed Hitman Reborn as a really good Shonen Jump manga, because a lot of people don't give Hitman Reborn the flowers that it deserves. It is a really good series.
Hey, y'all sleep. They really sleep on Hitman.
Right. Y'all sleeping on Hitman Reborn. Reason being because that was a time where Hitman Reborn competed against Fairy Tail, y'all. Like, there was a time where Hitman Reborn competed against Fairy Tail. Y'all ain't giving this anime its flowers. It deserves its flowers. But I'm getting off topic a little bit. But yeah, Sabikyu Bisco was a good time. Y'all teased me like a motherfucker because something happened to a certain character, but in the end, it all worked out. So yeah, Sabikyu Bisco was a pretty good fucking time. It was a pretty good time. I enjoyed it. It was weird as fuck, but it was a pretty good time. Animes I'm keeping up with currently is Tomodachi Game, Ranking of Kings, Scar the Predator, and Kimono Jihin. All are pretty good from what I've been seeing. Especially Tomodachi Game because it's kind of a survival game, but then again, it's not. It's actually a big ass mind fuck of a game, and I like it. I like that. It's a mind fuck of an anime because I don't think lives are being threatened. At least I don't think so. I don't think lives are being threatened, but friendships are being broken. I don't think lives are being threatened, but friendships are being broken. And I enjoy that. I enjoy the aspects where it's not just, you're gonna die if you fuck up. Like, that type of stuff. It's not like you're gonna die if you fuck up. So it's not like that. And I'm glad it's not like that because, been there, done that. Same old formula. Ranking of Kings. Everybody and their mama kept telling me to watch Ranking of Kings. And another thing, opening certified banger. I love the opening for Ranking of Kings. It's different. It's different. It's so different. Scar the Predator is a beautiful anime. I just gotta get used to it. Kimono Jihin is actually a good time as well. Mangas I've caught up to. I caught up to My Hero Academia. Funny thing is, all of these mangas updated on the same fucking day. Like, I legit got the update last night. My Hero Academia updated, Jujutsu Kaisen updated, Four Nights of Apocalypse updated, and Tokyo Revenge updated at the same damn time. All are pretty good. And mangas I'm currently reading, I haven't been reading Tower God, but I promise to get back on it. I'm trying to catch up Tower God, and I know I got I think I got like a less than 100 chapters, almost to 100 chapters I gotta catch up to, but I'm gonna do it. And another one I'm reading, I'm thoroughly enjoying, is called The Player That Can't Level Up, and it's a pretty good read as well. At least in this one, the character struggles a bit, and he understands he could lose some shit if he don't act right. So that's what I like about that. But yeah, those are the things that I have been catching up with and currently reading and watching and things of that nature. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to say on this one. So you want to go ahead and go straight to part 4?
All right, you go ahead and introduce part 4, Playboy.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do part 4, which is Diamond is Unbreakable. And for Diamond is Unbreakable, the topic goes as says, video games you feel like you have no one to talk about with.
I got a list, but I'm just gonna do one.
I ain't got a list. I got a couple. But if you feel like you need to look, you don't have to go into full detail, but you can say what games you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to with.
It's Fighter Z for me. It's fine because I'm a fighting game guy, and I feel like I'm not in the right scene, really, because like I kind of take, because I'm kind of a casual, but I also kind of take I'm also kind of taking the game like kind of seriously when it comes down to playing it, because like I practice and all that shit. But I don't know, like I got two friends that play it like that, but at the same time I really ain't got nobody I can really play it with like that, not on a daily basis, but like every now and then, because like sometimes I get tired of playing. Sometimes I get tired of fighting niggas online, fighting dudes online. Like I get tired of fighting people like online that I don't know. Like sometimes I want to like play with my friends and kind of like just make some memories, right? And possibly also help myself get better at the game. But like, I really ain't got nobody to play it with. My only real option is to play online, or at least hope that one of my other two homeboys is online and they feel like playing or whatever. But yeah, it's Fighter Z. I kind of actually fell off the game for a while, like at least a month, because it just got kind of dry, and I did like, I kind of just ain't had nobody to play it with, so what am I playing it for, But yeah, it's Fighter Z for me. I got some more, but I'm just do one.
Go ahead.
Nah, I'm good.
Go. You got a list and you wrote it for this topic. Don't do that.
I ain't write the list. It's in my head.
Okay, so still go then.
I thought of the list anyway. Fighter Z and it's not really a game you can play with people, but Kingdom Hearts.
What the hell?
It ain't like I don't feel like I really have that many people to talk about Kingdom Hearts with.
What the hell?
Cause I got one like our boy Jukatashi, but I would like to have like KH discussions and things like that because I got friends who are KH fans, but they're not deep in KH like I am. So it's like when I mention a character or I talk about something that's happened, they have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. And it's like, damn, I gotta educate you real quick and then we can talk about it. And I don't mind doing that, but like I don't want to keep doing it. You know? It's like I don't want to keep reminding you that, hey, we're not in the Xehanort shit no more. Ain't no more Xehanort shit. We in a whole new arc. So it's like I don't want to keep reminding you of that. I'm like, ain't no more Organization 13. Like I don't want to keep reminding people of that. Kind of no more heroes. Because I love that freaking franchise. But I played and beaten. I played 1 and 2, 100% at both of them. I haven't played 3 yet. It's on my list though, and I've seen portion of the game. It's basically the same, but like, you know, I haven't played 3 yet. But 3 did very, very, very well for the actual for the series. So, but yeah, like I ain't got everything I'm about to talk about no more heroes with, because I it sucks having to watch all the new shit for it and be like, damn, I ain't got about to talk about this shit. Or ask how they feel about it or stuff like that. Just have a conversation. That's all I want. Just a conversation. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fascinating. Okay, so I just want y'all to know something, man, and this is me being real with it. I'm an introvert like a motherfucker, bro. I do not give a fuck if somebody's into the same shit I'm into. I mean, yeah, it would be cool, you know, like to play with some friends. Okay, I'm not saying I don't have any friends, because I do. He my best friend, the one who
the dude got friends, he be doing this shit by himself.
Say what?
If the dude didn't have no friends, he be doing this shit by himself.
That's not always true, but yeah, you make a point. But yeah, still, like I was saying, as I've stated already, first and foremost, I don't give a fuck about that whole oh well, I gotta find I need to talk to my friends about this. No, I don't care. But you know, for the sake of the topic, I do have a few things that I do have a few things that a few games that I would like to talk to people about. First of all, the Warriors franchise. What I mean by Warriors franchise, I mean the Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Warriors Orochi, Warriors All Stars, all of those. Almost anything made by Tecmo Koei, which is my company. That's the company. Like real talk, because we talked about because we talked about it in the last podcast. We talked about what gaming company we make games out of. Just said Tecmo Koei, who makes the Warrior games. They make the Warrior games. The Dynasty Warriors, the South Souths, the South Peas, Yukimura Signs, the Summer Zhaos, and all those stuff. I don't have anyone to talk to about when it comes to those games. I don't. I mean, like I said, but also I don't give a shit. Like, in all honesty and fairness. Another one would have to be Super Robot Wars. Now, I'm not saying I don't have anyone to talk to about it, because first and foremost, this game never came to America. So if you were really a diehard fan of this shit, Like, so you would buy the shit from certain places. There's that. I would also say, Fire Emblem, Three Houses. I don't have anyone to talk to about that. And the SD Gundam game that is equivalent to a Super Robot Wars game, honestly. And that's just me being honest with it. I don't have anyone to talk to about those games. And the funny thing is like I said, I don't care. Like I can't. I'm trying to figure out a way, but bro, I'm. That's just the thing about us introverts, bro. We're our own entertainment. We don't care if other people are around. Like, real talk. No, not saying we don't love y'all. We do. We love y'all, but we just don't give a fuck. Sorry. I'm not sure. I don't really know what to say. You got anything else to say to this?
Nah.
Why you sound so disappointed?
I'm not disappointed.
Damn, disappointed in the motherfucker. Like, fuck, you could have just said more. Like, what the fuck?
No, I'm not. Like, I know you. All right, I know when you done. When you done, you done. That's why I don't ask no questions.
Yeah.
I don't know you for over 20-something years. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
When you done, you done. When you say what you need to say, you said it. You get the fuck up and you leave. And I was like, hey, he said, that's him. We good cop, bad cop. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna move on. Part
5.
Yeah, part 5.
Golden
Part 5. Golden Wheel. But yeah, quick side note, part 12. But anyway,
the
hell. All right, part 5 of JoJo Golden Wind. Do you wait for the hype to die down before you get into an anime? I did.
That's an interesting question, honestly.
I did for My Hero because I was like, man, the new My Hero anime out. It looked cool, whatever, superhero things. That's my shit. But at the same time, I was like, can y'all shut up? Like, I understand though. I understand like when a new anime come out and people really, really fucking like it, like it's gonna get that traction, that fan base. It's gonna get that strong fan base, even though My Hero fan base is weird. You are weird. Okay, I ain't gonna say the whole fan. I'm gonna say that the side, that side of it. They have a side.
The ship fan base of My Hero.
Yeah, and some other shit too. But excuse me.
God damn it! Like in the words of Kendrick Lamar in his new album, stop tap dancing around the subject.
Big nasty motherfucker. But yeah, so I did with My Hero. I did for a long time too. I waited until season 1 and season 2 were both out and done before I actually watched My Hero. Like, I was like, you know what? I just picked a day. I was bored, and I don't really, and that's a rare thing for me. I really don't get bored, but I just picked a day, and I was like, you know what? I'm finna binge watch. Me and my mom binge watch season 1 and 2, and I was like, yeah, I see what the hype was about. And it wasn't the anime, it was just the fandom and like how just like, man, y'all shut up. And at that time I was getting off of my my One Punch Man high, so it was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this too. I was getting into more anime at that time too, so it was like, I'm gonna add this to the roster because I got into My Hero at the same time I got into Black Clover at the same time I got into My Hero, so I was watching both of them at the same time. So yeah, man, I kept up with it, and I ended up really freaking liking it, and that's when I met my boy Kirishima. So yeah. It definitely was My Hero though. Demon Slayer 2. I waited till everybody shut the hell up about Demon Slayer until I actually watched like season 1. But yeah.
Okay. For me, the answer to that is sometimes.
Sometimes in the middle.
Reason being is because like 9 times out of 10, if I've already read or watched the series and the hype is going on, I'm still watching it, but I'm not really paying attention to the hype. Once again, I don't care. Second of all, the whole situation of like, okay, so no, actually, because I don't think I've waited for a hype to die down for any anime per se. I just did not choose to watch it at the time. I don't care if the hype is big or not. I'm not really trying to be in these conversations anyway, because y'all just talk because most of the community talks about the same shit anyway. So I don't want to be in the midst of that conversation, and then as soon as the hype dies down, y'all back talking about the same old shit, and I'm tired of it. But regardless of what I'm saying about the whole situation at hand about about hype dying down and whatnot, I don't care. It's not really my thing. What I can say though is like I avoid the hype. Like a motherfucker, I avoid the hype. I don't wait for it to die down. I avoid the hype. Like, oh, you talking about this all the time? Well, let me get the hell on somewhere and go watch it in peace. Like Jujutsu Kaisen. Prime example, Jujutsu Kaisen. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I do. But yeah, when that hype happened and everybody just fiending over Gojo, I'm like, y'all ridiculous. I'm like, okay, well, y'all just wait for season 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't gonna be fiending for that motherfucker for a while because he ain't gonna be there. Feel every piece.
Y'all have to find somebody else's eyes to gaze into.
Right. Find somebody else's eyes gazing into and what body pillow you sleeping with.
Lord.
But anywho, yeah. In all honesty, man, I don't wait for the hype to die down. I just watch it casually. Don't really care. Okay, so I guess this counts, and it counts for me and you. Attack on Titan.
Demon.
What?
Oh man, Demon. Attack on Titan. It's an inside joke between us, but yeah, man. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to watch like because we used to live together, so we said fuck it. We gonna get on this freaking Attack on Titan train or whatever, and we binge watched like season 1 and season 2 and then half of 3, and then we said fuck it. We never got back on it. Like
no, we never got back on it. Reason being is because what happened? The hype for season 4. Well, that and we had to move out because of the situation. We're not gonna talk about that. It's a whole different discussion. But yeah, I had to move out because of the situation, and then we couldn't really find time to talk about it anymore or watch it anymore. It's just and then when the hype for season 4 came out, we were like, well, we might as well just wait. And they're like, okay, well, season 4 done. Maybe we could finally catch back up. Nope, part 2. I'm like, oh fuck. Final season 4 part 2. I'm like, okay, cool. And like, oh, okay, it's done. Final season 4 part 3. What the fuck, man?
Final season 4 part 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Yes, they're doing that.
Fuck out the way.
No, seriously. They're doing that, man.
Man, what the man?
Yeah, they're doing
the manga over.
Of course the manga's over. The manga over. Of course the manga is over. Yeah.
Might well just read this shit at that point.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, But yeah, man, that's I don't know. It's just I just felt like it just I didn't want like I ain't want I ain't want like the fans to ruin shit for me because this is like, hey, y'all hyping this stuff up, and well if I watch it, I think it's trash. Now I feel like I wasted my time, you know, like. But I don't regret it because I ended up really liking My Hero and stuff. Like I really ended up liking it, so I'm kind of, and also I'm glad that I waited because I got to just catch up because because we binge watched everything in like 3 days. So I got to like catch up with all of it like at once, and I was cool with it. So like I didn't have to wait like a week or whatever to see the next freaking episode and stuff like that. I could just go straight to the next, and But I mean, I don't regret it. I don't regret waiting because it gave me something to watch over them times. Same thing with Black Clover, but yeah, man, I be waiting.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
but you see, here's the thing with me. I have plenty of things to watch because it's damn watch list. Okay, I got plenty of shit to watch. I don't need no more recommendations. Why? So I can add it on to this watch list and hope it
That's the
gets watched
thing.
soon.
But that's the thing for me. I had already watched like all the other anime I was watching had already was done, like was finished. So it was like, damn. Because for me, I pick two anime and I just watch them two until one ends, and then I add another one. Cause I can't watch like 2, 3, 4 anime at once. Like I can't. I'm gonna watch two of them, and I'm gonna keep up with them two right there, and that's my freaking method. That's it. Cause if I try watching 2, 3, 4 at the same time, I'm gonna forget about one of them, and I'm just never gonna go back to it. So, I mean, not never. I'm gonna say never go back to it, but I'm gonna fall off, and then I'm not going to be interested. And I'm a year later, I'm catching up with it. It's stupid, but yeah, like I don't regret waiting.
Yeah, me either. I don't regret waiting either. Cause no, honestly, it's kind of like, oh well, we're talking about this, and but the backlash you kind of get it from some of that, like, oh man, you late as hell. I'm like, I don't care.
Hey man, you late as fuck. I'm like, I don't care. Fuck you.
I'm watching this on my own pace.
I'm watching on my own play, man. If I keep up with you weirdos.
Right. Why do I need to keep up with you? Why?
We ain't friends.
Right. We ain't friends. You ain't paying me no bills. You ain't giving me no money. What you talking about?
The fuck you, Cletus.
No, I don't have anything else to say, so I'm moving on to part 6.
Part 6.
Stone Ocean.
It's your turn to introduce.
Oh, okay. How do you feel when you see people wearing nerd merch in public settings that aren't cons, conventions, or meetups?
It's cool, man. I like it because it's like it makes me smile because it's like, man, that's cool. Like we can, because like back in the day, in the dark ages, it was real like I've seen it was real frowned upon to be like walking around with like a Dragon Ball shirt or walking around with any type of anime shirt or any type of anime merch or whatever. It was like you just couldn't do that shit because like the era that we came from, man. And that's not old as shit. I sound old as shit saying this, but the era we came from, man, it was like, yeah, man, you get jumped, for liking anime or having anime stuff. You get your shit taken and stuff like that. Like people were really like fuck with you. And it's like and these days it's like no one cares, man. It's like it's fun. It's like it's like I went to the mall recently and I saw people. I saw two girls had like a Jujutsu Kaisen shirt. One girl wearing her freaking Naruto headband and stuff. And there are people like they're like our age or like close to our age or like a little bit younger. And it's like. And it's dope because it's like we can do that shit like freely now without having to worry about. I mean, we could do it freely before. Don't get me wrong, but it's like we don't have to worry about like some random person walking up to you and fucking with you about it because the city we live in, people do that shit. So I like it, man. I saw a dude like way older than me and him, way older than me and this guy. He's like, dude, like he was in his freaking 50s, had like a whole like Dragon Ball shirt. He had a backpack too. He had like a Pokeball hanging out of his backpack. Like it was
Yu Hakusho shirt.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. Yeah, it was Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm sorry. I'll think about it another time. But yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho shirt. It was all four of them. It was the main squad, and it was a black tee. But he had like a Pokeball hanging off of his backpack too. And I was like, dang, old man, what's up, man? Mr. Johnson over there, part of the crew. Well, you know, that ain't his name. I just made it up. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. I like seeing it. I'm not walking up to these people and talking to them. I'm not doing that. But it's cool to see.
Yeah, it's really cool to see.
Especially when it's just regular everyday life. It's not a con. It's not like meetups and events and stuff like that. Like I said earlier, like it ain't that. It's just like regular. This your regular, outfit.
Right. You just wear it regularly.
Yeah, because you genuinely like it. You're not doing it because like you at like an event or a con and you're trying to get major validation
from people who you don't know.
Yeah. Isn't it the greatest?
Never is. But even though a lot of people in their mind stay saying that the biggest support they got was people they didn't even know. So
yep. That's the reality.
And it's sad. It's very depressing. For me, I feel the same way. It's good seeing people, express their nerdiness and not have to be criticized for it. I mean, granted, there's still some stragglers out there that still feels like this is some bullshit that we're doing, but overall, but overall, it's accepting. Like, people have come to accept the fact that anime is here and it's not going anywhere. It really isn't. No matter what, anime is not going anywhere. Because that's how I feel about it. Like, real talk, anime is not going any damn where.
Yeah, because it's like now it's like we can like anime openly.
Yeah.
Anybody gotta hide really that no more.
No, nobody ain't gotta hide. Nobody gotta do nothing.
Yeah, like it still exists. Like we're not saying like because like people still out there are getting bullied for liking anime. Like people still are, they are. But it's like it's nowhere near like what it used to be like for us. It's nowhere near as violent. So it's like that shows like anime has like really come like a long way, and now like we got better outlets now. Like we got more ways to watch anime this time instead of just waiting for somebody to and put it on like another site or whatever and sit there and watching it. Like we can actually like really support these companies and stuff like that the right way.
Yeah, most definitely. So we both feel that so we both feel that it's a good thing. It's a very good thing.
Because now it's like you could possibly make new friends and shit now because of that. Because like now it's like and then also because like it also gives people confidence because it's like let's say if you're a closeted kind of anime fan or whatever and you go to you go to regular places around town or whatever, like you go to the bank and then like your bank teller is wearing a freaking anime like kind of like shirt and stuff like that, and it gives you yourself a little bit more confidence to wear your stuff out. I mean, as long as your shit's appropriate, but
as long as it's appropriate.
to wear your stuff and be proud to be an anime fan, because when you see other people are proud to be an anime fan, it can give you like, confidence and things like that, you know, and it shows, it shows like, hey man, anime is getting better, and anime is getting more recognition and stuff like that here, and it's pretty freaking dope.
Hmm. Yeah, it's great. It's a beautiful thing. You already know what to say. Express yourself.
Express. Yeah.
Lovely song. Very catchy.
Express. Yeah. All right, let me shut up before we get copyrighted.
I mean, you don't sound like them that much.
they don't risk it.
You're right. But anyway, you ready for your closing statements, there, partner?
Let's do it.
Go.
Oh, I'm on for it. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all coming out to the podcast, man. We love y'all. Love all your stuff and things like that. Hey, man. Also, we have a second channel, the sister channel, the Realm Bros, Realm Bros Multiverse Gaming. Well, yeah, Realm Bros Gaming. Link be in the description box below, man. Check out some of our gaming shenanigans over there, man. It don't got that many episodes yet. She's still a baby right now, but we're gonna get to that point. But yeah, y'all hit that up. Also, the link to all our other social media, all this other social media garbage that we got going on. Hey, go ahead and check that shit out too, man. It's free. It's free. I ain't telling you to buy nothing. Just go in there and click that follow button. Hey man, hit that notification bell. All that good shit. Leave a like. You gotta say that a lot in these YouTube shits. Leave a like on the video, man, and we'll see y'all next time. Appreciate y'all. Get off the bus.
You talking to celebrities, but anywho,
Stone Cold.
Well, your ass gonna get stunned like that. Anywho,
I'll sue him.
Can't sue him. You gonna sue Stone Cold? Now after he give you a beer after he stun your ass. But anywho, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Another podcast done, another realm broken. And yeah, as always, go ahead and follow our social media garbage or whatever, and y'all make sure to hit that like button. Tell us how we did on the podcast. What you like to see. Some improvements and things of that nature. Just let us know. That's all we need to know. But as always, y'all already know we finna go ahead and head on out. Y'all go ahead and have yourselves a good night, and whatever time they are watching this, really don't matter. But we love y'all. Appreciate all support. Thank y'all very much. And don't forget, we are Realm Breakers, and remember to always keep breaking all the realms.
Yeah, fucking the multiverse up. Peace out.
Yeah, have yourselves a good one, and yeah, we out. Peace.
Crash yourself.